Okay, we will get going right now. Good morning and welcome to everyone who is joining in on this webinar to teach you how to share your drills and your practice plans. So this is the third of a three-part webinar from this week. On Monday, we went through how to create your drills, everything involved, the lines, the icons, the positions, everything that goes into creating your drills. We went through on Monday. On Wednesday, we brought it all together. So we had a couple of different examples that we were able to put into a practice plan. And today, very excited to show you how to share all of that with your coaching staff, with other coaches involved in CoachThem, and really leverage the whole platform. So again, if you have any questions, feel free to ask in the Q&A section just at the bottom portion of your screen. There's also, again, the chat. You can type anything in the chat, and I'll monitor both of those throughout the whole webinar today. So I'm going to jump right into it. We're going to go through a couple of different things. So involved with the drills, I'm going to show you how to share with a coach. I'm going to show you how to share with a group. I'm going to show you how to share with a team. And of course, your association as well. If you're involved in an association, how you can transfer those drills and create a database of drills for every coach in the association to draw from. So just on the drills page here, our attention is going to be focused on this right-hand panel because this is the storage of everything. So on Monday, we went through the personal folder. So of course, that is your personal folder where everything you've created by yourself is going to be stored. Your team folder, that's going to be all of your team drills. So here we're characterizing this as your head coach and your assistant coaches. So within your team, you have up to 4 different coaches that you can give access to those drills. So you can create a database of drills within your team as well. Under association, the association is going to be, of course, if you're set up with a higher association, we need about a minimum of 8 teams involved in the association for it to be characterized as such. So here you can build those drills, and this would be your storage of drills within your whole association. Down here with the shared, this is where you can share with one coach or you can share with multiple coaches in a group. And that's where I'm going to start with the whole sharing platform within CoachThem. So under shared, I'm going to click this here. Of course, you see Mike Weaver at the top. So that's Mike there. He's the co-founder and he is the CEO of CoachThem. So he shared a couple of his drills with me. So this is just our own folder. This is what we've created for ourselves. So all of these drills, from flow drills to 2-on-2 drills to breakout drills, Mike has been able to share all of that information with me, and I can make any changes to that if I wanted to. I can save them as new drills, have little edits, and build that into my own personal playbook. So that's how Mike is sharing his drills with me. If I want to show you how I would share a drill with a single coach, if I want to share a drill with Mike, I'm going to go into my personal folder here. So on Monday, we created the best drill ever. If I click the best drill ever here, if I wanted to share this with Mike, just at the top of the screen here, there's the share button. So this is going to be really your pride and joy. So where you're going to spend most of your time with sharing. So I just did a couple examples previously, but at the top, there's the coach, there's the group, association, and team. If I want to share it with one single person, so if I just want to share it with Mike, I'm going to go into my coach folder. I'm going to type in his name or his email address, mike@coachthem.com. You see him right there, Mike Weaver. I can allow him to edit the drill. If I don't want him to touch it, want to keep it solely my own, I click that away. And once I click share, I'm going to send him a little example. He'll get an email this morning. Click share. Best drill ever has been shared with Mike Weaver, shared at that time. Shows that it doesn't want him to edit it. And then, of course, you saw the little tab at the bottom that the drill was shared successfully. So right now, Mike has that drill. He was emailed notifying him that that drill has been shared with him. And then he can see it and he can implement that into his practice plan if he wanted. So that's how you're going to share with a single coach. What you can also do is you can create groups. So in that folder, you saw I had 3 different groups. So I had Team CoachThem. We had EHPS Hockey, which is a group I have with my friend in his high performance hockey school. And then we do have the State of Hockey Coaching Summit group as well. So varying in different sizes. This first Team CoachThem just has a couple different members. This is just 2 members, and this one has probably over 15 to 20 members. If I want to create my own group, we'll create a webinar group, for example. I'm going to add a new group. You just type in the group name. So you can do webinar group. I click add. And right now, it's being processed and it's going into that shared folder here. I can invite certain coaches. So for my email list, I can type in any coach. So if I want to type in Mike at coachthem.com, Apparently I can't type this morning. Mike at CoachThem.com. I can invite him to the group. I don't want to send him another email, so we'll keep it off for now. But once I type in his name, you'll see if he has accepted the invite or not. And then you can add the info to the group. So you saw there's different pictures here. You can throw in a different picture if you wanted to, and you wanted to group everyone together. You could pay for coaches in a group as well, and that's a different animal, and I'm going to cover that in a separate webinar. But that's how you'd set up a group. So right now you see the webinar group. I can contribute to that group right now. So I'll go into my personal folder. I'm going to go back into that best drill ever. Click share. And now I'm going to go into group this time. So if I want to go to webinar group, I'm going to allow people to edit this drill. I click share, and then automatically it's gone into that shared folder. I'm just going to refresh. If you ever have any issues with the site, there's, of course, on the drill panel, there's the refresh drills, and this is just going to refresh everything. If you've ever updated anything, it's going to be a great way to kind of start anew rather than refreshing the whole page. So now I can go into my shared folder, webinar group. My warm-up drill is characterized as a warm-up, also characterized as the one-on-one drill as well. It shows my profile as me being the person who contributed to it, and all that information is right there, so that way everyone can access that. So that's how you're going to share within a group and within a coach. Again, if you're set up within a team under your association, you can share with your team. That's, again, going to be your assistant coaches involved in that. So if I want to share the same drill, we'll go to my warm-up drill, the best drill ever. I click share, and then I can go into my team. So go to my team's name. So I'm set up under Team CoachThem. I want to share this with my team. Click share. Automatically, it's already gone. Emailed everyone, notifying them that the drill's been shared with them, and then I can create that database within my team. And then you can do the exact same thing for association. So if you're set up an association, you just click the drill, click share. Up at the top, you have the association tab. You click the association, and then you can share with every single coach in the association. So a really great way of transferring knowledge and moving drills in and out of coaches. So that is everything within the drills page. That's how you're going to share every single drill if you need to across the platform. You can also do the exact same things with plans. So again, with the plans page, anyone who tuned in through Wednesday's webinar or has used the platform themselves knows that the plans page is very similarly laid out to the drills page. So of course, you have the same drills panel on the right-hand side, so you can access all of those folders. So I could add my Team CoachThem folder. I have my one-on-one drills, the best drill ever is right there. Under the shared, the exact same thing, webinar group, one-on-one, best drill ever, it's right there. So now if I wanted to do the same thing with practice plans, of course you have your personal practice plans. You can build that database of practice plans within your team. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go into November 1st practice, because that's the practice we did together on Wednesday. So this is the practice plan that we created. If I want to share this with my team, share this with my assistant coaches, that way they knew what was going on before practice started. You come to the ice, everyone's going to be fully knowledgeable of what's going on. I click on the practice. I go to my team, search my team's name, Team CoachThem. If I'm the head coach, I don't want my assistant coaches to touch it. Practice plan is perfect the way it is. I don't want them to edit this. I click share, and then automatically everyone's been notified via email that the drill or all of the practice plans have been shared with them, and then they can have that up on their CoachThem profile. And I don't even need to explain anything for the practice, which is really cool. You don't have to come to the ice, spend 20 minutes going through every drill. I do this ahead of time. Coaches can go through that on their own time, and then everyone's ready to go come practice. So I can share it with my team there. Of course, if I wanted to do the same, I could share this with my association. I could share this within a group. So again, the same groups are all going to be listed there. If I want to share this with Mike, any singular coach, I go to Mike at CoachThem.com. Mike Weaver, again, the exact same process. Allow them to edit or don't allow them to edit. You click share, and then automatically it's all been shared to them. So this is a really great way with using our sharing feature if you want to either, for one, share some of your knowledge, share some of your experience with another coach. Great way to do that on a singular, from a singular perspective. If you want to branch out more, share it with your team. That's really great because that's getting everyone on the same page before practice. And then the association, if you're a part of association, it's really great to provide some knowledge, provide some insight to some coaches who aren't as experienced. If you need to help out a certain situation, you can share a drill, you can share a practice plan, provide a suggestion in addition to that, and that way everyone can grow as an association. So if we have any coaches on here that are just signed up and they don't have their association involved, we highly encourage you to bring this to your player development rep, bring this to the president, anyone with hockey operations as well. That way you can show them the platform, you can show them the benefit of getting everyone on the same page, and then you can start building that database of drills within your association. So we've been doing a lot of association work and getting a lot of people on board as a group. So if you have any referrals, if you want to mention anyone to adopt this within the association, I'm just putting out my email address here on the screen right now. So steven.evans@coachthem.com is my email. And of course, my name is Stephen Evans. If you want to have any referrals, just let me know and I can run them through a demo. You can, of course, use this resource through our tutorial page as being a great demo so people can watch it on their own time and everyone can be on the same page. So if anyone has any questions, I'd like to invite you to type them in the Q&A portion below, whether it is through the drill sharing, whether it's through the practice plan sharing. Really, we want to keep it as simple as possible, and I hope that showed through with this webinar today. But if you have any other questions, I'd love for you to ask them right now. And if not, you can feel free to reach me at that email address, steven.evans@coachthem.com. And I hope you have a great Saturday. And tune in. We're going to be releasing our updated webinars, I believe on Sunday or Monday. We're going to have our next topic and have those available for sign up throughout the week. So I really invite you to do that. And if you have any suggestions for future webinars, again, feel free to email me. I'd love to hear some insight as to what you want to learn. And I really hope that this provided you some great insight as to how to share everything with your coaches. And you can use this definitely for your upcoming practice. Again, have a great Saturday. And I hope to see you in our next webinar next week. Thanks and take care.